Have you ever come across an abandoned house so still, so heavy with silence, that even the wind seems reluctant to disturb it? Now, imagine an entire forgotten village where every home, every crumbled church, and every overgrown path carries whispers of the past. Welcome to Ravenmoor, a place not found on modern maps, tucked deep within the wooded valleys of northern Maine. Rumored by old locals to be cursed and forever claimed by the unknown, few dare to speak of it, and those who do recall with trembling voices the chilling events that befell those who entered its boundaries. Our first true account comes from 1991, when a young hiking couple, Daniel and Marisa, stumbled upon the ruins while exploring trails not marked on any map. Drawn by a faint chiming bell and the distant sound of children's laughter, despite no one visible for miles, they discovered the skeletal remains of Ravenmoor's church steeple and a row of leaning moss-covered houses. Daniel claimed the air was unnaturally cold, despite the warm summer evening. Marisa insisted she saw a figure peeking from behind a curtain in one of the abandoned homes. When they tried to leave, every path they took circled them back to the same cracked well in the village square. Their compass spun wildly. Eventually, as the last daylight faded, the distant bell chimed once more, and in that moment, Marisa vanished before Daniel's eyes, as though swallowed by the mist. To this day, no trace of her has been found, and Daniel's testimony remains one of the most unnerving first-hand accounts of Ravenmoor's sinister pool. The second tale dates back to 1976, recounted by a forestry surveyor named Malcolm Greyson. Tasked with mapping old woodland tracks for logging, Malcolm noted how his equipment repeatedly failed as he approached Ravenmoor's outskirts, and how he felt the undeniable sensation of being followed, though no tracks disturbed the leaves behind him. He described eerie humming sounds like a choir just out of earshot, and the brief glimpse of a woman in a faded blue dress standing still among the dead trees, her face obscured. Curiosity pushed him further until he reached the overgrown cemetery behind the derelict church. There, a series of crude, hand-carved headstones bore dates from the late 1800s, some marked only with symbols, others with unsettling inscriptions like "He who returned and never left." Malcolm snapped photographs as proof, but when he developed the film, only a thick, grey haze appeared. No images of the village, no headstones, not even the trees. A local archivist claimed similar attempts had been made before, and none succeeded. Malcolm never returned to Ravenmoor and later confessed in a radio interview he often dreamed of standing at the cracked well, hearing the bell toll, and seeing pale faces watching from the mist. The third and most recent account arrived in 2019 from urban explorers documenting abandoned sites across New England. A group calling themselves the Hollow Crew uploaded a now infamous video titled "Ghost Village Lost in Time," claiming they'd located the long-lost Ravenmoor settlement. In the footage, viewers saw crumbling stone foundations, a church reduced to pillars, and strange symbols scrawled on the walls of homes, as though warning or guiding those who entered. At the video's climax, a crew member named Lisa strayed from the group, following what she believed was the voice of a child calling for help. The screen jolted, the sound distorted, and the video abruptly ended. The channel never posted again. Their social accounts vanished, and concerned subscribers reported the incident to authorities. A search party found abandoned gear but no sign of the group. Locals insist Ravenmoor claims those who trespass after nightfall, and that the mist sickens intentionally to disorient. The church bell, they say, rings only when a new soul has joined the village's unending vigil. Paranormal researchers suggest Ravenmoor may sit on a geological anomaly, causing electrical disturbances and heightened suggestibility, while folklore experts argue it's one of many liminal villages, old settlements that exist in a space between the living world and the spectral, rarely revealing themselves except under specific conditions. As we close tonight's harrowing episode, ask yourself this: could there be places forgotten by history, but never by the spirits of those trapped within? If you've ever stumbled upon an old, empty village with sagging rooftops, watch your step, and if you hear the faint sound of a bell in the mist, leave at once. Or perhaps, like so many before, Ravenmoor is already watching you. If you enjoy eerie, atmospheric horror stories based on true encounters in forgotten places, remember to like this video, share it with your and subscribe to True Terror Files Official for a new horror experience every night.